Due to YouTube's terms of service, I must say that this video is in full accordance with the CDC and WHO regarding social distancing and wearing a mask. Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Yes, I'm barely over getting sick and my voice is only just coming back, but we have so many dipshits to cover. So let's begin.
This message is for the deep state cabal. You've tried just about everything. Donuts, lottery tickets, all other kinds of monetary persuasions.
What the hell is Grandma doing talking about the cabal and donuts and lottery tickets again? Somebody really needs to turn the Wi-Fi off to her flip phone before she records herself saying something really stupid.
Even relenting to threats of every kind, unimaginable threats even. But it's not working. We are winning. The Patriots are winning, and you are losing. We will not comply, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. We will not comply.
If only the government started telling these bootleg Martha Stewart clones that the vaccine came with a free insider stock trading tip, then they'd be the first ones in line to get the shot. Okay, enough with Granny K. She has 50 real cats to feed before her one imaginary friend shows up for the tea party. Now our next Karen is a repeat offender, and most of y'all will probably remember her.
Thank you, San Diego. Thank you for absolutely fucking nothing. I drove all the way down here just to get some fresh fucking air, escape life for a minute, enjoy this what should have been beautiful hike, but unfortunately it was ruined by all the fucking muzzled retards outside at the top of a fucking cliff not wanting to breathe any fresh air.
Can you imagine how sad and pathetic her life must be to get this triggered by a random person wearing a mask? I mean, I get it. Plague rats like her can become super defensive when you ask them why they choose to be inconsiderate, antisocial, science-denying troglodytes. But it takes a real paint taster to get this offended by someone else wearing a mask.
Like, literally 50% of the people on this hike were masked. I've just lost all faith in humanity. I'm sorry. San Diego is what I thought San Diego was supposed to be the best. Clearly, it's no fucking different than LA. I'm so fucking done. I'm so done. This place is fucking hopeless. I hate everyone.
Everyone hates you too, Karen.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm assuming I'm okay. All right. I'm Angela Box, and I'm a former HISD teacher.
Hold on. When she says she used to be a teacher, what Angela Box really means is that she used to teach elementary school and resigned in disgrace over half a decade ago in her less haggardly years. I would hate for her self-attributions to be misconstrued in such a manner that you actually believe she knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Recently, Millard House said that this leftist school board would not waver on obscene and ridiculous mask mandates because they were, quote, following science. Here's a very simple question. Where are the studies that show a paper or a cloth mask stops a virus particle that is 0.1 microns in size? Answer, they do not exist.
Well, the studies don't exist as long as you don't look for them. In my previous videos, I've shown several studies that confirm that wearing a mask does in fact mitigate the spread of COVID-19. So today, we're going to add another study to that list, as I found a study in the American Society for Microbiology, which was conducted by researchers from the University of Tokyo. The study found that cotton masks, surgical masks, and N95 masks had a protective effect with respect to the transmission of infective droplets and aerosols, and that the protective efficiency was higher when masks were worn by the virus spreader. And as I've done in the past, a link to the study will be in the description if you'd like to read up on it for yourself.
You are muzzling students and staff for politics, and you know it. So, you wonder why there are so many mass HISD resignations? Here's why. Leftists say, discipline, racist. Expecting civilized behavior, racist. Walking in a straight line, racist. Math, racist. Grammar, racist. Literature, racist. Spelling, racist. Science, racist. Fluency, racist. Real grades, racist. History, obviously racist. Is it any wonder that only 10% of HISD juniors and seniors are ready for the real world? You torment students and teachers with these germ-filled paper diaper muzzles that are cutting off oxygen to their brains and are killing basic socialization skills. You applaud George Soros-planted dictators like Lena Hidalgo for continuing this farce.
You can't say that the school board is at fault by making this all about politics and racism, and then go on a diatribe about your racist and political beliefs on the issue. You see, when you say hypocritical shit like that, Karen, it not only makes you look like a dumbass, but it really highlights the Aryan qualities of your Cro-Magnon forehead.
You can't help me without a mask. Even though the order, the declaration by Queen Jezebel herself, clearly says there is room for medical exemptions.
Bullshit artist! I say again, bullshit artist!
You're a risk more accept without the mask. Still, either we're outside with the curbside, but not using your service.
Oh yeah, you are. You're saying I can't be in here. That's what you're saying.
I'm still giving you service. It's just
You're saying I cannot be in this public space without a face diaper on. That's what you're saying.
No, what he's saying is that you can't be on their private property without a mask on your face, which is their right to require to protect their customers and employees. And if you don't like it, just as if you didn't like if they changed their bread, then you can go get your fucking sandwich from the next shop, Karen.
Even though it's clear. We are following the rules. I'm following the rules. You can't serve me without a diaper on my face. Is that what you're saying?
not a diaper. It's got to be a mask. It can't be a cloth.
A face covering. An effective face covering. What's effective? Yours looks like a tie-dye. Yours looks like something on a ghost. His is camouflaged. Shall we keep on going here?
Oh yes, please, keep going. Keep putting your stupidity on display by correlating the effectiveness of masks with what's printed on the outside of them. See, I get it. You don't want to wear a mask. And at this point, you really don't have to. But we don't have to accept you as a pro-social member of society as long as you keep acting like an antisocial crayon muncher.
You're not going to convince us. We're not going to convince you.
What are you guys afraid of? Why do you wear it? Are you afraid of something, or does it?
He's got an immunity issue.
A what?
Everyone, sign up. Sir, we're not serving you. Please leave. We've already been over this 5 times.
5 times? Why don't we go over 100 times? When are you going to start using that brain inside of your head?
When you start using the one that's jammed up your ass, Karen. And I'll tell you this 100 times over. You do not know better than the entirety of medicine. So when it comes to your opinions on medical knowledge, it's best you just put on a mask and keep those opinions on that side of the fabric.
Alright, so we have the rights to refuse your service.
Yes, that's in the order. You can trespass me, because that's everybody's end around on this.
That's, look, like I said, we can do a curbside order. I can help you that way.
Why would I want to do that when I'm standing right here? We would have been done already.
Yeah, we would have been if you had a mask on, but you don't.
And I don't need one on.
Yes, you do.
And I don't.
Well, you do if you want 12 inches of Jimmy's John in and around your mouth, Karen.
Well, clearly Jimmy John's in Rochester, Minnesota does not need any more damn business. We'll make sure of that.
Oh, we only have the best hospital in the world.
The what? The best what?
Hospital.
That we have the best hospital? You mean in Mayo Clinic? Oh, dear God. What? I'm not interested in your opinion. That's an opinion. Best hospital in the world, Mayo Clinic.
Well, according to several polls, the Mayo Clinic does in fact rank as the best hospital in the world, including a recent one in 2021 by Statista. But let's get something straight here. If this idiot was able to fool a half-wit into breeding with him and their 3-hooved baby was seriously sick, he would be rushing them to the Mayo Clinic way before he'd be taking them to a local county hospital.
Just leave. That's what it's come to. Well, I hope you all are proud of yourselves. I hope you die 1,000 deaths a day, because that's what's going on. Have a good day. I will, now that I'm leaving. I tell you what, I'd like to swear right now, but I'm trying to keep it decent. This is what it's come to in Rochester, Minnesota, the town with the guy said the best hospital in the world. So, Jimmy John's no more gets our business. So,
And you no more get Jimmy John's meat tube. Not without shirt, shoes, and a mask, jackass.
Okay, guys, this latest episode of Upside Down, Twilight Zone, Clown World, these people are lined up like cattle, like sheep. Okay, this guy's got 2 masks on. And it's around 10 a.m. I guess some of these people have jobs, but they line up for testing for something that isn't real. They're all buying into this. They're still wearing masks outside, not breathing fresh air. They've all probably been boosted for a vaccine that clearly doesn't work.
You're damn right it doesn't work. The poke is 100% ineffective for every single person that doesn't take it. Eat those facts, vaxtards.
And they're just lined up like this. Look at this. It's crazy. Oh, they got the news. This is unbelievable. This is what's going on, okay? Look, and by the way, this is the end of the line, okay? It's the end of the line here. Wraps all the way around behind here, down to there, all the way here, all the way around. These people are just lined up like sheep. And they don't respond to you because they're clearly just... They clearly don't even, I mean, it's nuts. And then you have the biggest perpetrator here, which is the news. The news is telling these people to line up like this to get a test that doesn't work for something that doesn't exist. And all these people are just brainwashed by this guy.
Do me a favor, pal. Get out of here.
Okay, pal.
All right?
Okay.
Go Terps.
Yeah, go Terps. Okay, pal. So you have the masses lined up like this in this grand delusion. It's a giant psychological operation. Look at them. They just are defeated, hopeless, broken, zombied out. This is the zombie apocalypse. I know, you can laugh at me, but I mean, you still, after 2 years, you're still... after 2 years, you're still... No, I mean, look at you. You're brainwashed. You believe in something that isn't even real.
Get a life.
I have a life.
Get a real life.
Okay? You're the one standing in line for a test for something that doesn't exist. So, at least that guy has something to say. Most of these people are just zombies, and they just, look at them. They just take a few steps forward, get the thing shoved up your nose. And then you have the perpetrator here, which is the fake news media that just lies for a living for a paycheck to the people. Why don't you guys start reporting on the vaccine database? You guys ever heard of the vaccine VAERS database that's reporting all the vaccine injury, myocarditis, stroke, heart attack? You think that's normal for a vaccine?
All vaccines have potential side effects, and it's been like that for hundreds of years now. But let's address this VAERS bullshit, which stands for the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. Anytime someone brings up the VAERS database, you be sure to remind them that any person at any time can report any injury due to a vaccine, whether the injury occurred or not. For instance, if I was a politically motivated house mom, I could literally sit at home all day and report injury after injury after injury, and every single one of them would be counted without verification. And if you don't believe me, go check for yourself.
Yeah, you're right. Comorbidities, that's true. Yeah. I don't really talk to you guys, man.
See, that's the problem. You say you want to be a citizen and participate in society, yet you're not willing to talk to us in an interview. So you're creating an illusion that we're not balanced, but we are actually balanced.
Yeah, I'm not going to do an interview with you, man.
See, you're
sorry. I think you're the.
Your whole argument about.
No, I've done.
Are you a journalist or not?
I've done lots of interviews with media, and they twist my words, and they say that I'm saying it's like. They do. They cut it, and they say all these things. They call me a racist, all sorts of stuff. So I just don't trust you guys, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I think you're the enemy of the people. I think you can do your own reporting about the vaccine database, the injuries.
Do you believe you should assault enemies of the people?
I don't assault anybody. What do you mean assault?
Like I was assaulted on January 6th at the Capitol.
I've been assaulted in D.C. 5 or 6 times. But yeah, I understand. Listen, they threw me.
Victim.
Listen, I understand. I'm sorry about. I agree. I know it's nonsense.
Well, but it's the First Amendment I grew up with.
Well, I agree with you, but you're getting a paycheck and reporting fake news.
Slanderous and defamatory.
How?
All these people can witness that you just call me. Would you call me
fake news?
Fake news.
Yeah.
Liar. All these people are witnessing you saying this. It's defamatory to my reputation.
It's my belief. I have freedom of speech. Okay, if you want to, be defamed or whatever, that's what I think. I watch the news. I've seen what you guys do.
So I can call you names?
Of course. It's a free country.
Not really.
Okay, well then you
say it's not a free
You're complaining about the Constitution right now, and how your rights, you were assaulted and all these things. Okay, I understand that. I've been assaulted too. Okay, but we have freedom of speech. We're allowed to think what we want to think.
I'm saying, I don't come to you. Where do you work? You work someplace probably? I don't want to know where you work.
I work for myself.
Imagine if I showed up where you work and harassed you.
Well, he works from home, so if you're going to harass him at his job, you're going to need to find out which bridge he trolls under first.
Well, sir, this is not an office building, it's a public space, okay?
You're harassing me.
You're harassing me at this point. I'm done engaging with you.
I'm not.
Okay, well
I
then,
work here. I'm working right here.
and it's a public place. If I came
Credentialed to work here.
great. If I had an office and I came to your office, it's a totally different scenario.
If you were a credential media, we'd be having a discussion right now about how we could cooperate and share this part together in our coverage. I don't need to hear you on my microphone. Okay?
Okay, well, too bad. Too bad.
That's logic.
No, I mean, the homeless guy over there can come up and start talking on your microphone. It's not logical.
I've been begging to tell his story.
Yeah, I tell those stories all the
I just don't
time.
want to tell your story today.
Okay, then don't.
Okay, so stop.
You lie to the people for a living. You lie to people for a living and get a paycheck. Start covering the VAERS database. Start covering things that are real.
The VAERS database is about as real as my crackless ass. Remember, what can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed because it's probably just a lonely Karen with a computer and too much free time on her hands.
What do I look like? A news editor?
I don't know. I mean, I see you.
Understand the news business?
I see you have a camera. I see you're filming things. You should really start talking. You should really.
I should do this.
The news.
Go to your mechanic and tell him what to do with your car next week.
Okay. Anyway.
See how that goes.
Okay.
Lecture your mechanic next time. Okay.
So the media is clearly jaded because they know they're lying to the people, and this guy wants to say all these things in a public space and complain. Then move your camera, okay? You leave. I have just as much right to be here as you, sir.
Okay.
You don't have a permit to be here.
Agree to stay here, and I go to where
I'll agree to be free and do what I want. Okay, buddy.
Stay with me.
Okay, you put your mask on. So anyway, so you have all these people lined up here like cattle, taking pictures of me like that means something. And they're getting tested here in the public property. The media's all jaded. They should be because they collect money for lying to people. So I'd be upset with myself too. And anyway, this is what it looks like. So people just lined up for a test. Look at this, children, child abuse. It's just, I mean, we're living in an upside down clown world. It's so bizarre.
Well, thank goodness there's clowns like you to keep us entertained through this pandemic madness. Alright, that's the end of the video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Comment below which Karen in the video was the worst. And don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my new content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.